This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
This is a podcast from the BBC.
Radio 1 Vintage was a 3-day digital radio station set up to celebrate Radio 1's 50th birthday in 2017. It was made up of 50 one-hour shows, like this one, all built from archive Radio 1 material. For rights reasons, the music in this version has been shortened. Enjoy.
The best sound in Britain. National Radio 1 Vintage.
My name is David Rodigan, and I first heard Ranking Miss P on a pirate station out of West London. She was truly a pioneer of reggae music in the United Kingdom. In fact, I think I'm correct in saying that DBC, the Dread Broadcasting Corporation as opposed to BBC, was the first pirate radio station in West London. I believe it was. Possibly in the UK. And what did they broadcast? They broadcast reggae. Her and her brother, DJ Lepke. And it really became an institution. And I guess it was a natural progression that the BBC would ask DBC if they would release Ranking Miss P from her contract, so to speak. And they did. So we were all delighted when she was promoted, in inverted commas, to BBC Radio 1 with her own show on a Sunday night.
Love to everyone. You're in tune to the Ranking Miss P.
And what was great about listening to her was her wonderful voice. She has the most amazing voice.
I wish someone would really enlighten me and tell me what Sensi is. If you know,
it's rich and velvety, and she knew a lot about the music. Her sister is Rita Marley. She is Jamaican. She is strongly connected, obviously, to Bob Marley through the family.
For the best in reggae music.
But more than anything else, she absolutely loved reggae music, and she knew a lot about it. And that was reflected in the way that she broadcast on Sunday nights. So thank you, Ranking Miss P, from me, David Rodigan, and all your loyal listeners over the years, for all you did for reggae music and Jamaica. I understand you're not well at the moment. We send you our very best wishes. And for everybody else, enjoy this fantastic hour and the voice of the Ranking Miss P.
The UK's favourite DJs. The Ranking Miss P, Radio 1 Vintage.
Tonight is the night I tune into the Miss P show. This is the program that keeps me on the go. It keeps me moving. Miss P show keeps me grooving. The Miss P show, and I don't ever wanna let go. Oh no.
Love to everyone. This is the Ranking Miss P with Culture Rock. Thanks, Janice, for a really nice show. Great track from Joe Warriors. Now listen, if reggae music is what you want, then I'll give it to you. Right here on BBC Radio 1. Time saying 6:05. Track called Stormy Weather. Go on. Stormy Weather, the Revolutionaries. Sly and Robbie in old-time style. Now sliding over to Tony Tuff. This one called Seckle.
You might not make it to London, but no worry yourself so much. One day you'll make it to New York, so no worry yourself too much. No worry yourself, no worry yourself, no worry yourself, you're well safe. No worry yourself, no worry yourself, no worry yourself, you're well safe. Whoa.
All DJs stand to alert. Call Miss P of reggae music like dirt. Man.
Well, my soul,
Yeah, and that was Sonia by Coco T. And that's a pre-release.
She used to do for me. My whole life is in misery.
Ranking the speed and Radio 1.
Time for a change of style. This is Rebel Tour, instrumental. Came out early 1983, and it's about the cricketers who went to South Africa. Alright, you want to hear it? You can hear it now. Rebel Tour, the bare essentials. Now for something nice, here's Jennifer Lara of Studio One fame with Roots Daughter.
Said I'm roots, I'm roots, I'm roots, I'm roots, I'm a roots daughter. I'm a roots daughter, and you can't change that, no. I'm a roots daughter, and you can't change that.
I'm a roots daughter, Jennifer Lara, bad. Remember, if reggae is your style, you can tune in to me each and every Thursday night from 6 till 7 for the best in reggae music. Wayne Wade, I Can't Hide, from the album Yabby You Special.
Everything I do, somebody see me, I can't hide. Everything I do, somebody see me, I can't hide. If I'm a doing wrong, if I'm a doing right, somebody see me, Lord, they gotta see me.
The Mighty Diamonds, Country Living, from the album Backstage on the Music Works label.
Going back to country living, where the air is fresh and clean. Going back to a natural living, where the grass grows tall and green, and the skies can be seen. I say goodbye to Kingston.
I really love this one. Maxi Priest, Troy McCann, Guan.
I told my come and never got no foul. Suppose you wanna pick it up, it's your business. Well, boy, I told my come and never got no foul. Suppose you wanna pick it up, it's your business. Well, boy, just like my father used to have a power.
Them say, hey, natty dreadlocks, so where you come from? You must have two sticker sensi under your tongue. Me say no, officer Lord, you must be mad. You make me smoke cigarette and strictly shine. Oh, oh, what? Oh, oh, see? Oh, oh, style. Oh,
Barrington Levy,
oh, yeah.
Under Miss Sensi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's his biggest seller up to date. I wish someone would really enlighten me and tell me what Sensi is. If you know, write to me, the Ranking Miss P, care of the Janice Long Show, BBC Radio 1. And if you don't know the address, you'll get it later. Stay tuned.
Radio 1 Vintage.
Reggae rhythm to your head, reach it down to your toe. All on nighttime radio. Radio 1 is not the style, say we're wicked and we're wild. Tune into your radio. Every Sunday make a date. Please don't you be late. Leave me on your radio. Culture rockin' with Miss P. It's easy, can't you see? Tune into your radio.
Love to everyone. You're in tune to the Ranking Miss P on Nighttime Radio 1. Many thanks for all those letters. Culture rock broad, so you say. Enough requests, enough dedications later on. Stay tuned to 1053 or 1089 kilohertz. Stereo FM. Sly and Robbie, Billie Jean. I should think everyone in the whole world has heard this rhythm. But just in case you haven't, it's another version of Billie Jean, this time by Sly and Robbie. Before that was Frankie Paul, and It's You I Love. Now moving over coolly to Bionic Rona and Papa Face. They're bubbling hot, y'all.
I beg a dance, daughter. Back off, boy, there's some hot, just want to chat. We're coming on hot, 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 yes, we're coming on hot, Lord. We're coming on hot, 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 yes, we're coming on hot, Lord. Move your foot, move your knee, move your waist, move your hand. Say for your son, runner, as the mic champion. Wherever you are, though you may be far, listen, I am the conqueror. So you must never try to conquer me. Neither should you call the sisters Lego beast, because they're black enough for you to see.
Dennis Brown in fine style. Conqueror.
So young and so
produced by Nine The Observer way back in 1974. Early Michael Palmer, Mr. Landlord, 7-inch pre on the Ganja Farm label, Bad.
I live in a tenement without half a cent. The landlord want to come collect him rent. Then when the builders come just to take away my bed. Just like I don't live me with the hand on me yet. The landlord didn't know who will make this wrong. Human nature, it's human nature, human nature. Why, tell her that it's human nature. Why, it doesn't do it like me.
And our guest in the studio tonight is a lady with one of the most international voices in the business. It is Judy Mowatt.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Now, although you're known as one of the world's best singers, you didn't really start your career in entertainment as a singer, did you?
No, I started as a dancer, a creative dancer in Kingston. But I really wanted to do singing, but it was really difficult in the days when I wanted to start. So I went into dancing, and my dancing took me from Jamaica to Grand Cayman and to the Bahamas. And then the leading dancer, she heard me singing in the bathroom after rehearsals, dance rehearsals. She heard me singing and she said, well, I have a fantastic voice. Two sisters were in the group, dance group, And they were also singers from the group called the Gaelets. So she figured if I could join those two sisters, then we could start a singing group within the dance group. And that's how the Gaelets were reborn, because they had started before.
Yeah.
And then I joined them then, and we started from there.
What made you decide to leave your solo career and join the I3s at that time?
It wasn't a matter of leaving, it was just a need. We used to do background vocals in the studios, recording studios, Sister Marcia, Sister Rita Marley, and myself.
That's Marcia Griffiths. Yeah.
And when Bob heard us, he thought that this was the ideal sound that he wanted. So he said we should form a group. So we formed a group. First we said we three, but it didn't sound right. Brother Bunny Whaler said we should say I3 because I-ja is the I within the three.
Yeah.
So we stick to I3s. And we have been touring with Bob since then, from Natty Dread album up until Uprising album. 7 years of my time was given over to Bob, but I did not really relinquish my solo career.
But I was going to ask you, did your solo career suffer because of all this touring with the Wailers?
It did suffer, but I was not ready. I was not ready as a soloist, and what I learned from Bob was really enough. Enough for me to go out there as a soloist, out front, to deliver my message, because I learned a lot from his work, so I could develop on mine.
We was just speaking about your solo career, and I'd like to play a track which was one of my favourites of yours. I know it's going to be a surprise for you. Another one produced by Sonia Pottinger, and it's called Emergency Call.
I'm just toast me a toast. And I come to tell you about the nighttime radio one. Rasta know. Nighttime radio, this and nighttime radio one. Go on. Nighttime radio, this and nighttime radio one. Nighttime radio, this and nighttime radio one. Nighttime radio, this and nighttime radio one. Along with the ranking Miss Biggie, style and fashion. Run the microphone stand, mommy don't partial. The rigging and jigging and jigging and rigging and rigging and jigging and jigging and rigging and rigging and jigging and jigging and rigging and to the champion. But the bomb with the microphone in me arm. Well in a different style, mommy well lyrical. Delivering fast that I can know that them crucial. Style and fashion, this style and fashion.
When me get, me say thank you. When me ask for, me say please. Me know it's better to give than to receive. Now push you out the way. When me want little ease, no chat, no slackness in me lyric. So listen to these. I'm a gentleman with manners. Of that there's no doubt. Yes, I'm a gentleman with manners.
Sir Maccabee from Birmingham. Gentleman with manners.
Yes, I'm a gentleman with manners.
Nice to hear that.
Thank you very much.
Brand new, Harry Sandy. Elementary.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, Jedana style, Jedana fashion. Jedana style, Jedana fashion. Hey, Jedana style, Jedana fashion. Jedana style, Jedana style, Jedana.
Myrtala.
Jedana style.
Played you some Horace last week.
Elementary.
And he's as hot as ever.
Jedana fashion.
Elementary.
Jedana style, Jedana fashion. No, no, yo. Hey, hey. You are
brand new from Danny Virgo. Sunshine Blue.
Sunshine Blue.
Worries.
I know. been in love time and time before. And every time you love, yes, they walk straight out the door. But I am here to make sure it don't happen no more. Yes, I'm here to make sure it won't happen no more.
Action! Radio! Radio 1!
Brand new from the Cool Ruler.
Baby song for me,
Gregory Isaac. Secular.
As I made my way through the hall door, yeah, I fetched myself a partner into me and all on the dance floor. Cause the music was the best by any test, yeah.
Time is the master. So before I go and flash down the request in a style, see? And if you don't hear yours, tune in next week. To Joycelyn Allen, happy birthday from Son Louis in Willesden. Old Carol, Maxine, Paula, Sandy and Joan in Manchester, hold tight. Carl, Colette, Kingsley, Auntie Pearl, Trevor, Esther, Carol, Nicole, Kelvin, Louis, Sean and family, one love. Digital Ronnie, Scully Ranks, Jungle also known as Tony, JJ, Monica, The Don, Nova and the Ravers Posse. It's yours. Last one from me, Dennis Brown, Someone Special. Taken from the album Reggae Hits Volume 1. Go on.
Let me be that someone very special you come home to.
And before I go, I'd like to say one love. Stay cool. You've been in tune to the Ranking Miss P with Culture Rock on Nighttime Radio 1. Remember, I'll be back next Sunday at 11 p.m. Tune in. And in just a few moments, Radio 1 will be closing down, and on Stereo FM handing over to Radio 2. While on medium wave, there'll be a short summary of the news. The time is now just coming up to 12 midnight. Good night.